Hi guys and welcome back. Thank you so much first of all for everyone who's watched the videos. I really do appreciate it. Today is going to be all about this look that I'm wearing at the moment. It's going to be an autumny slash bringing back some glow. So I've got here some warmer shades, some purples on the eyes, very subtle purple, browny purples, but then also going for a bit more of a glow on the cheeks so that we are going for the autumn look, but we're bringing a bit of glow back as well from summer. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Tell me what you think, please subscribe and I'll see you soon. Thanks guys.
So we are starting off with our Elemis Pro-Radiance Illuminating Flash Balm. It's anti-aging, it is a fantastic moisturiser which I do use as a primer. If you are going out on nights out, this is lovely because if you are taking photographs, the Radiance and the Illuminating Balm does a flashback as it says on the tin. So I do moisturise my whole face. At the moment my face is quite dry with the weather change, but do go into all of your areas that you need to moisturise. I do cover my eyes, although I do prime my eyes separately. I'm just spreading a small amount across my face. So yeah, let's moisturise and then we'll go in. It does smell incredible. So now we're going in with the Urban Decay Prime Potion, and that's in Original. Again, I'm only using a very small amount. It does go very far, and this primer lasts absolutely ages. It's about a 16-hour last eye primer. Couldn't get my words out then. So yeah, 16-hour last eye primer, and I can guarantee I've never ever had one crease on my eyelid with any eyeliner or eyeshadows. So we're priming the eyes and then we're going to be going in with the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. The first colour we're going in with is called Strange, and the reason why we're using Strange is to highlight the tops of the eyebrows. Also the brush I'm using is the HDBrows flat brush, I think it's called. You can go on their website, I will put the link down. So use Strange, it does go very far. It is very pigmented. The Urban Decay eyeshadows are very pigmented, so we're using that on the tops of our eyebrows and the tear ducts just to highlight for when the flash comes, for any pictures like that, but it does just open the eyes, brings a bit of light to those areas. Now we're going to be going in with the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Toast. This eyeshadow is absolutely gorgeous. It's a transition colour that I use. We are using the Realtechniques. This one is called Deluxe Crease Brush. So we're using Toast and this brush, and we're going to be putting it all around the eyelids, mainly into the sockets. So we're going to be going from the outer corner to the inner corner. I'm going to fast forward this just because it's the same motions. We're going to be going in and out just like a, I don't know the motion, it's gone out of my head, but basically, as you can see, we're just going to be going in and across. We don't need lots onto our eyelid, it's just a transition colour, so it's going to be underneath the other colours, and it helps to blend the two colours together. So the next colour we're going in with is again Urban Decay Naked 3, it's called Limit, I think it is. We're just using the same motions again, back and forth. Okay, so now we're going in with Nuna, and we're going to be starting on the outer parts of our eyes, so the outer corners, and slowly going not fully into the inner corner because it is a darker shade. You can do, but this isn't the type of look that I'm going for today. The brush I'm using again is the Realtechniques, and it is called the Base Shadow Brush. So keeping it from the outer corner, slowly bringing it to the middle and not into the inner part of the eye. Trying to get my words out today is very difficult. So you can make this look basically as dark or as light as you want. Now I'm going in with the HDBrows Vamp eyeshadow palette, and I'm going for that matte, dark, lovely purple, but not too dark, nice and lightish. So it's not dark, is it? So we're going to be again just adding onto the layers that we've already put on, starting from the outer, and then we've got less product going in into the middle, not the inner part of the eye. You can do this as many times as you like, just keep adding product, and slowly but surely you'll be able to reach that look or that colour that you actually want. So we'll keep doing this, and I shall speed it up still just so you don't have to see the same motions over and over again. So we're taking away any excess makeup underneath, and you can create sometimes more of a dramatic line depending on how dark you've made your eyes, but we just take away that excess makeup off from underneath the eye. So we are continuing and we're going in with the brows, and I'm using the Decay Brow Beater in dark. I have got a tutorial on how to do brows. This is more of a natural look brow, and I have got that same tutorial. So go through to my channel and have a little look there. But just to say, for any of you who haven't seen that tutorial yet, we start from the inner part of the eye, making a line underneath, going over the top of the arch, filling in any gaps, and then down towards the point. Make them as dramatic or as natural looking as you want. You can just add more product or leave more product off. So we're also using the spoolie, which just helps take any excess product off the brows and creating that more natural look. I do create false looking hairs just on the inner part of my eye, just because I'm quite bald there. So we're using the Decay Brow Tamer. They're very good together, these two products. The Brow Tamer isn't as strong as other brow gel products. It's just more of a softer gel that just helps to keep all your hairs in that one direction. Mine do go in funny directions, especially when I wake up. So here we are just curling our eyelashes. Use any colour that you want. This is from Superdrug, I think it was, and I do about 9 or so pumps. My eyelashes are quite straight, so I do have to use them. We are using the Maybelline Lash Sensational multiplying mascara, and mine's in black, non-waterproof. You can here add lashes, and you can make basically this look to, you know, less or more depending on what you want. I'm just giving you the basics. So you could I really can't get my words out. You could just add a set of lashes, again daytime lashes, nighttime lashes, and it'll transform your face. So we're going in with the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and mine's in 3N, which is cream beige. I do use a Realtechniques flat foundation brush, which you can see here, just a flat top. This just applies it, and then I use the Realtechniques Shock Horror buffing brush. So the reason why I apply with the flat is it gives more of a full coverage, and then I buff it off with the buffing brush, as you can see now. So you can see the top, which is more of a buffer. It takes away any excess makeup, so it gives it more of like a natural look. You can just apply with the flat foundation and not buff it away, and sometimes I'll do that for like a night out or wedding, something like that I need to last all day and I want more of a full coverage. But for work, for a day out, for something more low-key, I do use the buffing brush, and that just gives it more of a natural glow. I'm applying quite a little bit of product, and then because I know that I can buff it off, I'm not too bothered. And it's a drugstore product, so if it was a more expensive product, I'd go in with less and then just keep piling it up. I don't want to waste it when it's nice, but I'm not too bothered when it's L'Oreal. I have to say also, it's a very good product, this True Match. Again, this is probably the second time that I used it on here, and it gives an overall coverage really, really, really nice. I would recommend it. So next is our concealer, and we are using the L'Oreal Lumi Concealer in number 1 Light, which I am. I'm more of a yellow tone, there are pink tones as well. We use it under the eyes, both sides, on the bridge of the nose, in between your brow, like just above on the forehead, and then by the lips also. We're using this just to give the perception of light, but also take away any dark circles. You're probably thinking, why is she putting it all under the eye? But I shall show you later how to blend and how it works at the very, very end. So yeah, we're going to go in under the eyes, as I said before, on the bridge of the nose. It gives that, again, perception of light. If a flash comes, it just brightens up the whole face. And then in between the brows and down underneath the lips by the chin and the Cupid's bow. We're using the HDBrows Beauty Blender. I'm going to have to put my teeth back in a minute. And it is damp, the Beauty Blender. Do put it under the water and squeeze it out a few times. And we're basically taking away any excess makeup off the top, but then we're pushing the product into the skin, only very, very gently. And you can see the effect that Lumi has. It is quite illuminating. And we're not going to go over it again, but we're doing the same thing. So I'm not going to bore you with the same information, but we are. We're doing the exact same thing on the opposite side of the face. And hopefully you can just see a slight transformation on what we've done there. We're going in now to just set our concealer with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and we're using the Banana shade in the middle, which you can see the pan on. Sadly, I cried when I saw it. And then we're going in with the Realtechniques setting brush. This is not sponsored by Realtechniques, but I love Realtechnique brushes. So we're using a small bit of product and going underneath to set that concealer. You can go in with more, you can go in with less. Again, depends. I don't crease too much, thankfully, underneath the eye. If you do, make sure there are no creases before you use the powder. And we go into all the areas that we did the concealer. Depending, if you want more of like a dewy look, go in with less powder. If you want more of a, obviously, setting powder look, go in with more. Going into all the areas, and you can see that it'll just look quite natural. So now we need to do the underneath the eyes. We're going in with the same products that we used on top. We're going, I think I'm using here, the first one will be the Urban Decay 2 purples that we used. I'm going in with the Realtechniques shading brush. Realtechniques! Oh, I feel like that's all I'm saying at the moment. Going underneath the eyes. Some people don't like it under the eyes. If you don't, I would recommend to do it, but just go halfway, just to open the eye area up. That's why we're doing it. I love doing under the eyes. And now we're using the HDBrows purple shade that we used before, the matte shade, the one that's not too light, that's not too dark. Going under the eye again, just creating a layered look, so it's not one block look. We've got a few colours there that we really, really like. And you can see it does just open the eyes up. We're using for the under eye mascara the MAC, excuse the noise, MAC Extended Play Giggablack Lash in black. So just putting that on the bottom. The reason why I do use this on the bottom, you're probably thinking, why can't you just use the same mascara? It's because it has a really long, narrow brush, perfect for it. So we're going to be contouring, and we're using again, Anastasia, those 2 colours that you've just seen now, and the Realtechniques, and this is the 100 brush. I don't really know what they're meant to use this brush for, but I use it as a contour brush. It's just so nice, and you can see the technique that I'm going in at. For yourselves, if you like more of a natural, you go in with less, as I've been saying before. If you want more, go in with more, but don't add more product onto the brush, layer it up, so just keep going back in. Don't just whack a load of product and go in with it. Doing it on the opposite side, and you can just see we're going from the tip of your ear. This is the way that we kind of look at it, and then we're looking to go at the crease of, like, you know, the end part of your lip, whatever that's called, and that's the look, that's the area that we're going to be contouring in. And then for blusher, we're using this Sleek blush set, Sleek Makeup's Fab and the Realtechnique blush brush. This blush brush is so nice as well, it's so soft. All their brushes are really soft. I've washed them about 10 million times and they're still fantastic brushes. We're just kind of going on top of the apples of our cheeks, and then just to kind of fill in the tops near the contour but not on top of the contour. So you can see it just fills in that gap. I have rosy cheeks at the moment, I don't know what it is, but they're rosy anyway. I don't need too much blush at the moment. And then we've got the HDBrows Illuminating powder. I think it's just called the Illuminator, something like that. And we're just using, again, the setting brush. I need to probably buy 2 of these, one for highlight, one for setting. And we're just going on the tops of the apples of our cheeks and then taking it up as well. So we're going into the places that we want to show light, and that's where we put our concealer. So you can see here exactly where I'm putting it. Depending on your nose shape as well, you might not want to obviously show the light. If your nose is a bit wonky, don't put too much light on there. But we're going to be lining our lips, and it's with the Body Shop lip liner, and the colour is CloverPink. I'm really impressed with their lip liners, and the lipstick, Urban Decay, and it's in Naked. As I said, we're going for more of a natural look, but you can use any shade that you like. And then to set our makeup, we are going to be doing the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Excuse my blinks, I don't even know how to do that. That's hilarious. And then our makeup is set. And that is us, guys. That is our natural autumn look with a nice bit of glow. I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please keep posted, and there'll be another one next week. Thanks a lot, guys, and enjoy your day. Bye!